It started when I was 4 years old. I saw my brother Robert playing the guitar. I asked him, "That's cool, bro. Can I try it?" My brother wasn't much of a talker, but he lent me his guitar, gave me a songbook of the Beatles, and together with it, a chord chart. He explained a bit to me and then left. After a couple of weeks, I was playing it and it felt like magic. I fell in love, so to speak. Surprisingly, my friends and brothers were amazed how fast I learned the chord chart. I was thinking to myself, it isn't that hard. There is only one chord in the universe. But I didn't bother to explain. You realize it when you study bar chords. A chord just moves position or pitch, but stays in the same configuration. You'd probably ask, so what? Well, knowing that, you can now easily relate chord changes to all typical forms E, A, and D. The concept is so simple, but you don't really have to read through much more, memorize all of the chord forms in the chord chart. Just memorize only one chord form changes and you understand everything. So that's lesson number one, or should I say simplification number one. John says, yeah, I can relate to that. In the keyboard, the chords are all the same 1, 3, and 5. Ron responds, it's different on the guitar. The chord shapes don't look alike, so people confuse them to be entirely different from each other. If you explain it as one chord, then you don't need to memorize so many diagrams in the chord chart. I was completely in awe when I first heard the song Balladina by Earl Klugh from my brother Ryan. I have a lot of brothers. Oh, brother. He always helps me out, and I always learn a lot from him. While he was playing, I told myself, oh my gosh, I have to learn that one. I begged him to teach me. It was a bit late, but I was very insistent, like I always am. I learned the song that night with my poor brother half eyes closed, teaching me how he did it. Oh boy, playing that song was a wonderful experience. I played it to my friends, to my father's friends, the mothers of my friends. Well, basically, to whoever I had the chance to play it to. Everybody was so glad of my performance and applauded me. I was thinking to myself with pride, I rock. Then one day my mom was at home and I was really excited to show her. So I told her, Mom, wait up. Do you have a few minutes? I want to show you something. So I played and I was being extra careful because it's my mother. Then halfway into the song, I noticed her facial expression. It was unlike the ones that I saw before. She was like very distant, and after I finished, she said, well, that's nice. My heart fell. It was so painful. After I left, I went back to my room. I cried. It was the first time someone didn't care about my performance, and it was my own mother. I didn't understand why. I wasn't mad, but more so confused. What did I do wrong? I wanted to find out why. I then started to be more sensitive around my mother after that.